Well, good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day where I am. Just enjoyed a beautiful sunset. Birds are chirping. But my goodness, that didn't take long at all. An 8.8 earthquake in Russia, which can now affect the California coast with all kinds of tsunami warnings, as well as the state of Hawaii, and I imagine probably also the state of Oregon and Washington State. I said it. I said the deep state would break out the earthquake machines, the weather machines, and do anything to stop the destruction of the Federal Reserve and to stop the brick system. We've been saying it forever from our buddy about 17. Gold is going to end the Federal Reserve. And as this Obama thing gets more and more intense, and maybe Trump is better protected than we thought because this is the route they have to go. But also, I'm sure they want to get back on their path of 2030 and destroying most of the human race. Because we are the useless eaters, have no business being on this earth and using what they think is their resources that God made. Keep the country and for everyone. I hope they're prepared. I'm sure they'd like to make Russia also stop the war with Ukraine so that the money laundering scheme doesn't get exposed either. The second 100 days goes to August 8th. We get 10 more days until the second 100 days of the Trump administration is over. It's gotten hot. I can only imagine what's ahead. But no matter what happens, remember this: God is in control. He's the one you need to be leaning on the most. Yes, God does use people. And He's using Trump. And He's rounded up a lot of good people to take this evil regime out. But no matter what, God, our Creator, will get all the glory. To my fellow remnant out there who's been praying, keep praying. This is the time of exposure and justice. As I said, this is a rehearsal for the tribulation period. You think it's bad now? The tribulation will be a lot worse. If you don't know Jesus, you better get to know Him. That's just reading the first book of John, the book of John. John chapter 3 will tell you what our life with Jesus in a nutshell is all about. There's obviously more to it, but He is the truth, the way, and the light, everyone. Anyway, we're living in exciting times. It's pretty fascinating to see what's going on. Never before has something like this been tried by either side. And for the Gen Z and the generation Alpha and Beta that's not being born, you could be reading about this in the history books. But you guys need to learn from history. The Lord talked about the great harvest before the rapture, and the Lord's going to use the United States to launch it. I just hope many people don't have to be killed in the process to wake them up. God bless you all. We'll talk to you later.